Hi, fight fans, and welcome back to LL Sports TV. Hope you're doing well. So, it would appear that the behaviour of Keyshawn Davis has sunk to an all-time low, and I'm going to explain why. But before I do that, I'm going to give you some brief context. Yesterday, I did a video on this channel talking about how Keyshawn Davis, former WBO lightweight champion of the world, had let himself down badly by missing weight for his fight with Edwin De Los Santos by 4.5 pounds, a staggering amount over the limit, which led to his lightweight title defense being called off. He was also stripped of his title. Gross unprofessionalism, made worse by the fact that this fight was being held in Norfolk, Virginia, which is in Keyshawn Davis's hometown. They'd sold 10,000 tickets. I said in that video yesterday that Keyshawn Davis's behaviour was totally unacceptable. He appeared to show no contrition or remorse for his actions. When he was interviewed about the weight loss, about not making the weight, he seemed to be suggesting it is what it is and that he'd outgrown the weight. Didn't offer any apology to the fans or anything like that. Totally unprofessional. Flexing on the scales. I also said in that video that there had been several voices inside boxing that had made it known that Keyshawn Davis, since he won the title back in February, had been displaying behaviour of arrogance, being rude, being curt with reporters, being flippant, and not showing his best version of himself, I think it's fair to say. Well, things just got even worse for Keyshawn Davis, because even though this fight he was supposed to have with Edwin De Los Santos was called off, they tried to offer Edwin De Los Santos and his team money to take the fight. He quite rightly turned that down. The undercard or the rest of the card did go ahead. Abdullah Mason, who's a young prospect out of Cleveland, Ohio, he fought Jeremiah Nakatela. That fight was promoted to the main fight on the card. But on the undercard, two of Keyshawn Davis's brothers fought. Now, Keyshawn Davis and his brothers, they go by the term DB3, which I understand stands for Davis Brothers Enterprises. So two of his brothers actually fought on the card, Keon Davis and Kelvin Davis. Keon Davis, he fought and he won by stoppage. Kelvin Davis, who is Keyshawn Davis's older brother, he also fought on the card. He fought a guy called Nahir Albright. Now, Nahir Albright was a previous opponent of Keyshawn Davis. They fought. Keyshawn Davis won. Wasn't a very impressive performance by all accounts. And the significance of that fight is that it was later changed to a no contest when Keyshawn Davis was found to have marijuana in his system, and the fight was declared a no contest, and Keyshawn Davis was actually given a 9-month suspension for that incident. But anyway, yes, so Nahir Albright, he fought Kelvin Davis, Keyshawn Davis' older brother. Nahir Albright beat Kelvin Davis and beat him well. I mean, he outpointed him. One of the judges had it a draw. I don't know what he was looking at. I saw the fight. Nahir Albright won that fight clearly, hurt Kelvin Davis on a number of occasions. Won the fight clearly. There should have been no doubt as to the result of that fight. But what transpired after that is that apparently, and this is on pretty good authority, is that after Kelvin Davis was beaten, Nahir Albright went to his dressing room. He was celebrating with his team and his people. Keyshawn Davis and Keon Davis, his younger brother, went to Nahir Albright's dressing room and assaulted Nahir Albright. Yes, he assaulted him, headbutted him, resulted in a big contusion on Nahir Albright's forehead. And listen, truly despicable behaviour. And like I said, Keyshawn Davis, for me, has sunk to a new low with this type of thuggish behaviour. There was also a further altercation outside the dressing room. When they cleared the dressing room out, there was a further altercation. This time the police had to get involved. I've seen footage of the incident. You could see Keyshawn Davis trying to rush somebody, having to be forcibly restrained. And then you notice as well that there was a small stroller in the corner. That was actually a stroller for Keyshawn Davis's small child. So he's got into an altercation outside the dressing room with his little baby in close proximity. I mean, absolutely disgraceful. I mean, police had to eject Keyshawn Davis and his brothers from the building. Absolute madness, disgraceful behaviour. Keyshawn Davis's behaviour and reputation now in absolute tatters. I can't begin to describe what must be going through this young man's head. I mean, it's such a bad look for him in so many ways. I mean, he calls himself the businessman. Who's going to want to do business with somebody like this in future? It's going to be a long way back for him, man. Apparently, Bob Arum is absolutely fuming. Bob Arum is Keyshawn Davis's promoter, well, currently anyway. And he's said to be absolutely fuming because he's obviously out of pocket for this fight. And he's not best pleased, as well he might not be. And I've got to be honest, man, I fear for Keyshawn Davis if he doesn't get his mind right. He's got to get help. I mean, and I say that because I know previously Keyshawn Davis has spoken openly about his issues with mental health. He said he's sought help for it before. It would appear that this crash out is just speaks of somebody that is having more problems. Obviously, he tried to put a smiling face on missing the weight, but obviously internally he was blowing up, and obviously the defeat of his brother led to him crashing out like this, and totally unacceptable. And my advice to Keyshawn Davis is get some professional help, mate, because if you don't, your life could be spiraling out of control, and that's not a good look either for your boxing career or indeed your personal life. So get some help, because clearly you have issues that are unresolved. But yeah, that's all from me. Sorry to have to, put another video out castigating Keyshawn Davis for his behavior. But, the end of the day, no one is above reproach. And Keyshawn Davis has let himself down very badly. And like I said, he needs help. But anyway, that's all from me. Thanks for watching the video. Appreciate the support. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.